Selfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Gortat. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Now Paul. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Green slams it in.
You could see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Prince, the pass to Gortat. Inside. Here's Redick. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Heat have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Shooter kicks to Bosch. It's rebounded by Paul.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
After a rookie season in which he really struggled, Dennis Schroeder made big strides last year.
Yeah, I think pretty much dramatic improvements across the board, Kevin. Really a most improved candidate for sure. He solidified that reserve unit for the Hawks, in my opinion.
It's Gortat with the drive. They recover it. And the shot is good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Wade. In it goes. That's his third bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
And Schroeder still with room to grow. I mean, he needs to improve his three-point shot and cut down his turnovers. But those are things that often come with time. And he's got time, still very young at this stage of his career. Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake. But they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
Paul dishes to Gortat. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And for Schroeder, not a great outside shooter yet, but he's an attack guard. I mean, blinding speed, very slippery, eel-like. He gets into that lane and can make a defense collapse in a heartbeat. That alone is where his value is right now.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And for Marcin Gortat, he was such a good fit for the Wizards last season. Actually, the last 2 seasons.
You know, he runs the floor very well for his size. A terrific finisher, solid in the pick and roll, can make the mid-range. You know, he's been one of the more consistent centers in our league.
They double-team Griffin. Paul outside. Feeds it to Redick. That's good. 41 seconds left in the first half. Miami's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter.
You know, getting back to Gortat, he signed that 5-year, $60 million contract a couple of years back. Raised some eyebrows at the time because he's not a supreme athlete, but his size, effort, and refined skill set have made him worth it so far.
Paul kicks to Redick. Prince outside. Pass to Gortat. Right side, Griffin. Back to Gortat. No good off the front iron.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Heat out front, up by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Griffin just having a terrific game. He has 12 points and also a block shot.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Blake Griffin in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Cephalosha is up there with Griffin. And it's Gortat in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Kicks it out to Paul. Goes up the baseline. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Paul passes to Griffin. Kicks it to Redick. Over in the corner, Paul. There's a screen by Gortat. Paul dishes to Gortat. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Green kicks it over to Schroeder. He feeds it to Wade. That drops. Wade's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Heat.
How about the hands on display there around the basket? I mean, he does not let those opportunities slip away, and that allows the lead to grow.
Griffin against Bosch. And finished off by Griffin.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Out to Wade. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Paul. Defense right on him. For the tie. It's hauled in by Dwayne Wade.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Here's Schroeder. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
Stop leaving this faggot open, man.
Schroeder's got 12 in the game. Paul outside. Gortat the pass to Redick. Left side, Griffin. 6 to shoot. to the paint. Kicks it out to Paul. Green with the rebound.
Oh, missing layup.
Green's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Griffin sets the screen for Redick. Pass to Cephalosha. He dishes it to Griffin. Over in the corner, Paul. Paul missing again.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
Clippers trail by 5. Griffin kicks to Paul. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Paul's got his first 2 points of the night.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here, only 1 of 5 this quarter.
And here's Green outside. And again, it's the Heat missing. Clippers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Paul. No good.
Come on, dog.
Bosh with some nice D.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need
gracious.
somebody else to pick up the slack. Just some amazing stats put up by Chris Bosh early in his career, but having been in the shadow of LeBron and D. Wade over the past few seasons, one wonders if Bosh is now a little bit underrated. He's talented and gives you everything you want from the power forward spot.
Timeout called, the Heat. Well, getting back to Chris Bosh, it's always difficult to reshape your game around a superstar teammate. I mean, just ask Kevin Love last year.
You know, it's such a good point. When you think about Bosh, you know, he isn't the kind of guy who demands special attention. You know, he's not mugging for the press. He's not out there for himself. He just really lets his play speak for itself. And you won't find many bigs who are as versatile as he is. And much underrated, I think, as a pick-and-roll defender.
Diamantidis the pass to Griffin. And Redick kicks to Gortat. There's the feed to Redick for the tie. And yes, sir, that one drops. Redick's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
And it's Wade penetrating. And that one is hammered home.
And look, if you're going to allow him to get to the bucket that easily, this lead's going to go from small to big real quick.
Here's Diamantidis. He's guarded by Schroeder. It's Redick on the wing. Turnaround Jay. Gortat misses. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Green kicks to Wade. The 19-foot shot. Gortat against Bosh. Good. Now it's a 4-point Heat lead. Los Angeles calls timeout. D. Wade really playing well in this one.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Well, a scary moment for Chris Bosh last year. He had to be shut down, Greg, as we all know, for the season after a blood clot was found in his lung.
You know, and Kevin, it really puts basketball in perspective. I mean, it happened right after the trade deadline, and obviously a huge blow to the Heat in terms of their push for the postseason. But fortunately, it looks like he's going to make a full recovery and have a huge impact this season.
It's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Five to shoot. Pierce inside the three-point line.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively. As